Hey everyone, this is Mason Hutchison, and you're listening to HerbRally, your daily herbal podcast. We come out with new episodes each and every day of the week, so be sure to tune in often. Our goal with the show is to help you grow as an herbalist no matter what stage you're at. Today's episode's kind of experimental, I suppose. I'm going to do essentially read off from our newsletter. That's our email newsletter. If you want to sign up for that, you could get 7 herbal freebies. It's soon to bump up to, I think, 11 or 13 herbal freebies. Just go to herbrally.com. At the top of the page, you'll see something say freebies. Click on that. You'll get a bunch of cool herbal freebies, like I mentioned a million times already, and it'll also sign you up for our newsletter if you're not already signed up for it. We've got over 12,000 email subscribers with around a 30% open rate, so we seem to be doing something right. Basically what we do is we announce various going-ons in the herbal community, events, new podcast episodes, videos, etc. So yeah, if you want to get those freebies as well as sign up for our newsletter, go to herbrally.com, click on the tab freebies at the top, and you can sign up right there. Anyway, as I mentioned, I think what I'll do is I'll just kind of read some of the highlights from this week's newsletter. If you like this format, let me know. I'm kind of curious. You could DM me on Instagram at MaceHutch. That's MaseHutch, or at HerbRally. Just let me know if you like this format to be, kept abreast of the various going-ons in the herbal community. Also, I'll be talking about things that require website links. I'll include all of those links in the show notes. So the first one I wanted to let you know about is this Marketing as Gardening course. It's brought to you by Erica and Brooke over at Sovereignty Herbs. And basically, they're herbalists. Eric and Brooke are herbalists, and they're teaching a course on how to market your herbal services. So if you're looking to up your marketing game, I highly recommend you look into their course. Registration deadline is coming up. It's September 7th, I believe. So definitely check it out. I highly trust Eric and Brooke and Sovereignty Herbs. So again, if you're looking to up your marketing game, click on the Learn More button in today's show notes. Also, apologies if you hear stuff in the background. I thought that I walked to like a big wide open field, but it turns out it's kind of in the back of a parking lot. So you might hear some cars and people on occasion in the background. So anywho, hopefully it isn't detracting from the listening experience too much. I'll figure that out in post-production. Okay, but anyways, on to the next thing. Oh, there's a crow. Maybe you could hear that. The next thing I wanted to talk about is the podcast just crossed a crazy threshold, a crazy stat. I never thought that we'd really get here. The podcast has been downloaded 1 million times. So each episode gets around 2,000 downloads per episode, and the podcast is about 5 years old now. My goal was always just to release new content with lots of different herbalists, lots of different perspectives and classes and so on. So my goal was always just to put out as much great content as possible with herbalists from around the community. And here we are. We just crossed 1 million downloads. It's not really a big deal. It's just I thought it was noteworthy, so I wanted to share with you all since you're one of the podcast listeners. So thanks to you all for downloading the show, and thanks to everyone who's left a written review in Apple Podcasts or left us a rating in your podcast player of choice. So anyways, just wanted to mention that. Okay, next up, the Herbalist Certificate Program sale is almost over. If you want to save $300 on the Herbalist Certificate Program brought to you by the Green Path Herb School, you got to register before September 1st, so that's today. So if you're listening today, today's the last day of the sale. Basically, the Herbalist Certificate Program is the Green Path Herb School. They're based in Montana. It's their all-encompassing herbalist program, and it's got over 430 hours of curriculum. So it's definitely an investment, but if you're looking for an herbal program, I recommend checking that out. You could go to greenpathherbschool.com or just click on the link in the show notes. Also, briefly wanted to mention that Karina Wood, she has a free mini course that's called Wise Woman Path in Your Autumn Years. So to learn more about that, click on the link in the show notes. It's a free mini course, and Karina Wood's done a few podcast episodes for HerbRally over the years. Okay, next thing I wanted to let you know about is April Coburn. She's an herbalist. She offers online herbalist consultations. So if you've been wanting to see an herbalist about, your own health journey, April Coburn is potentially someone you might want to look into. And I bring it up because for the month of September, she's offering 20% off all of her herbal consultations. So I will leave a link to that in the show notes. And also, this wasn't on the newsletter, but I wanted to mention we just published a Meadowsweet monograph of hers on herbrally.com/monographs. So if you like herbal monographs, there's over 70 of them, I believe now, and one of them is April's Meadowsweet one. So check that out when you have a moment. And the last thing that I wanted to mention was the Herbal Academy is having a back-to-school sale, and that's ending soon. So if you'd like to check out the Herbal Academy and all of their courses, as well as their back-to-school sale specials, just click on the link in the show notes as well. I know I keep saying click on the link in the show notes. It's probably obvious at this point. Anyways, that's pretty much all I have for you. I'm here in Eugene, Oregon. I flew here from Wisconsin yesterday. I'm hanging out with friends and family, as well as picking up my daughter Amelia, and then we're going to fly back to Wisconsin in about a week. So again, if you enjoy these updates or these newsletter type episodes, please let me know. You could hit me up on Instagram, as I mentioned, at Mace Hutch or at HerbRally, or you could just shoot me an email, mason@herbrally.com. Again, thanks so much for being a listener, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye.